What's up guys, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. So today's video is going to be a PSA return. Obviously most of my returns are BGS, but this is one of the 3 submissions I sent out in, I think it was January or February of this year. I'll put a link in the description down below to the big submission video. I sent 3 different turnaround times. This was all through the graded gem middleman service when they were still offering that. So this is the fastest return, which was called Express Plus at the time. I think it was about 60 bucks per card, and it was meant to come back within a month or 2. In the end, it's taken like half a year, maybe a bit more than that. But the cards are back, so let's just get right into it. We've got 10 cards to go through. I've put them in reverse order because I'm pretty sure the final card is the most exciting card for me in the submission. But yeah, let's get right into it. So we have a Duel Master's Guide, Dark Paladin. A very cool looking card. From what I remember, this was really clean. I think I actually pulled it out of the sealed pack myself a long time ago, but I can't remember for sure. So definitely expecting either a 9 or 10 on this. By the way, guys, I don't know the grades. I haven't looked at them or anything like that. So this is going to be a blind return in that sense. So on the Dark Paladin, we got a Gem Mint 10. So that's a great start to the submission. Not sure exactly on the value of this card, but I believe it's over $1,000 as a 10. Really nice clean copy, so I think that's a fair grade. That is a great way to start the return. All right, next up, this has a darker back, so I'm going to guess it's a slightly older card. Ooh, this is a BPT Summon Skull. Now, this is a pretty big card. I think it's like pop 15 or something. This one I did expect to get a 10 on. Probably the cleanest card in the sub, and it's got great centering as well. And the grade we got was Gem Mint 10. All right, so that's awesome. I did get an upcharge on the submission for about 100 bucks. So I don't know what that was on. I've got it included in the paperwork I got back from Graded Gem, so I'm gonna look over that afterwards. But I can imagine it would be on this card because that's a pretty high-end 10. Value-wise, it's probably, I assume, like 1.5k, maybe possibly even 2k to the right buyer. All right, so we're all 10 so far. That's going to have to end at some point. There's no way we've got a whole submission of 10s. This one is looking a little bit off center. I'm going to guess this might be the Cosmo Queen I sent. Yeah. Cosmo Queen from McDonald's Pack 1. This is a really clean card. It's just a bit off center. I was hoping for the 10 on this because the condition was more or less flawless, but I would be okay with the 9 considering the centering. And we got another Gem Mint 10. Wow, 3 for 3 so far, guys. This is awesome. Yeah, really cool card. I have a Quad Plus 9.5 already, which is even better centered than this as well as being clean. So this is probably up for sale. Most of the submission, to be honest, will be up for sale. But yeah, really cool card to have graded. Very, very nostalgic artwork. And it's kind of interesting to me how, even though MP1 came out right at the end of 2002, I think they actually printed it a lot further in advance than they normally did, because the card stock is more or less the same as like Metal Raiders First Edition, which came out in June. And it's very different to the card stock they were using at the end of 2002. All right, so that 10 streak is going to have to end somewhere. This is the next card. Not sure what this is. Ooh, okay, Red Eyes Black Dragon from BPT. Now, I'm pretty sure I was not expecting a 10 on this. It's a nice card, but I believe my expectation was just a 9. And I'd be happy with a 9, so let's see what we got. Mint 9. All right, so this so far is going great. Pretty much everything has got the highest grade it was going to get. BPT Red Eyes, again, a really nice card. I've graded a few of these as 9s already with PSA. I expected the same from this one. That's what it got. So pretty cool. Again, up for sale if anyone's interested. Just hit me up on Instagram. Right, next card. Again, not sure what this is. Oh, yeah, okay, so I had some unlimited LOB. I had, I believe, a Red Eyes and a Dark Magician, both unlimited LOB. Both kind of MRD print, you might say. It's kind of got that older looking color to it, but it's not a 1.5 print or a wavy print or anything like that. I believe I was expecting either a 9 or a 10 on this. I can't remember exactly how clean the cards were because it's been a while since I sent them off. But yeah, the grade we got on this original print, unlimited LOB Red Eyes Black Dragon is a Gem Mint 10. Wow, okay, so this is really turning into a great submission here, guys. We've got what, four tens and just one nine. I'm kind of blown away, to be honest. Next card, this should be a Dark Magician, I believe, because I sent a Red Eyes and a Dark Magician, and they were probably next to each other. Yeah, there you go. And if I just bring back the Red Eyes, you can see these both have the same kind of coloration to them, so I'd say they're the same print run. All right, so the Dark Magician, I believe this was also a really good card. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was a 10 candidate. We got a lot of 10 so far, so it'd be awesome if we could hit one more. And the grade we got is a mint 9. All right, so this is probably the first card which maybe could have got a higher grade than it got, but didn't. I'm not sure off the top of my head why this didn't get a 10. I don't think it has any whitening or anything like that. But to be honest, considering how many 10s we've already hit in this submission, that's completely fine by me. Still a really nice card. And again, those unlimited LOBs will be for sale as well. All right, so we have 4 cards left now. I think the next 3 cards are all for a friend of mine who sent some cards for this submission as well. So these are not my cards anymore. Yeah, so first edition SDK Blue Eyes, this was the biggest card he sent. But this is in much worse shape than all of the stuff I sent in this submission. So you can see it's got like corner wear, edge wear. As far as I can remember, I was expecting a 6 to a 7 on this when I looked over it for him. So a 7 would be a great result if we can get it. Wow, we got a near mint to mint 8. Okay, that's a surprise. I was definitely not expecting an 8 on this card. I'm not sure how obvious it is on the on camera, but this card definitely has a lot of like edge wear. I think it's just mostly that front corner that's quite bad. Yeah, both of the top front corners. So actually, it could well be that the upcharge for the submission was on this. I was not expecting an 8 on this at all. That's an awesome grade for him. I'm sure he'll be extremely happy with that. Almost makes me think of the famous PSA 10 SDK first edition Blue Eyes that was graded a few years back and then got cracked. There was a whole lot of drama. I'm sure some of you guys were around for that. Okay, here's his next card. This might be, yeah, it's a glossy unlimited SDY Dark Magician. Very nice card. It just had a little issue at the bottom on the back, if I'm remembering right. So the grade on this one is a bit uncertain. I thought it could get anything from a 7 to a 9. So far, most of the grades in this submission have been incredible. So let's guess a 9. And that's what it got, mint 9. So yeah, probably a fair grade. The issue it has, I believe there's actually a bit of like an outline of the writing of someone's like initials or something down there. But it is very light. It took me a while to even spot it when I was looking over the card. So I can understand that the PSA grader missed it. That's the kind of thing which, it's small enough that a lot of graders will miss it. Okay, and the last couple of cards, these are both the same card. One of them belongs to my buddy, and then the other one belongs to me. We should be starting off with his one. Yep, this is his version. So it's a glossy unlimited LOB Blue Eyes White Dragon. Very cool card. I believe both of these will be the highest ever graded by PSA for this card. I don't actually know of any with a grade before this submission. I had one friend who sent in a copy just to get it authenticated. So there is one in the pop report, but in general, this is an extremely scarce card. Just not something you see very often. I think this copy we were expecting something like a 7 on. It's pretty nice in terms of the eye appeal, but it does have some scratches when you look at it close up. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we got a near mint 7. Nothing crazy. I think my buddy will be happy with that. It maybe had a chance for an 8, depending on the grader, but overall, that's really decent. Okay, and the final card. This is my glossy unlimited Blue Eyes White Dragon. One of the nicest copies I've ever come across. I was definitely hoping for a 9 on this. Maybe from a harsh grader it could be an 8, but to be honest, I do think it could be a 9 pretty easily. Especially just the surface of the card is incredibly clean. No scratching or anything like that. And the grade we got on my glossy unlimited Blue Eyes White Dragon is, ooh, a near mint 7. Okay, this is a surprise. not the best way to finish this submission. I'll have to look over this because I'm not sure what would have given this a 7 exactly. So yeah, I'll have to look over that one later. Bit of a bummer to finish the submission on this, especially because this is for me the only card which I was actually probably looking to keep for my collection. But overall, to be honest, I still can't complain too much. I might crack this and send it to BGS or something, as long as it doesn't look like it's damaged by PSA, which I'll have to check that out because obviously you do get that kind of thing sometimes. The last submission I was a part of, one of the cards came back with like a load of pin dents on the back, so they can do a lot of stuff to cards. Really hoping they didn't do anything to this because this is one of my favorite cards in my collection. But yeah, that pretty much brings us to the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed that PSA return. I had a lot of fun going through all these cards. I think it's the first time for me that I've done a returns video without knowing the grades. With my BGS submissions, just with the logistics, the way it works, it's unfortunately not really possible for me to do that. But it's fun to do it once in a while with a PSA return like this. And we got a lot of 10s, so the Blue Eyes is disappointing at the end, but overall I cannot complain at all with the grades. So yeah, this is Schloss signing out for now, and I hope you guys all have a great day.